welcome. So I decided that I was going to film a makeup video today. I haven't filmed a video in a long time. Well, I have filmed some, but I just haven't uploaded it. So I'm just gonna do my everyday makeup routine. This is quick and easy. Of course, it's gonna seem a little bit longer just because I am recording and I'm going step by step, but nevertheless, it's quick. My face is all washed and moisturized. So that's what you want to make sure that you do. It's good to exfoliate your face at least minimum 1 to 2 times a week. Don't do too much, and you want to use something that's not too abrasive just to get rid of some of the dead skins. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to prime my face. Honestly, I've been really liking this new primer. It's an e.l.f. primer. You can get it from Walmart, Shoppers Drug Mart, or I also think Old Navy sells e.l.f. products as well. But I got it and it's really good. I really like it. I've been gravitating to this since I got it. They do have the other, I think it's like a green one and a pink one, a grip primer. I've used both of those. Plus this one, and I prefer this one more just because I'm oilier skin, so I prefer to use this. And this is the Power Grip Matte Primer from e.l.f. and I just take a little bit on my fingers and I just apply it to my face, mainly the areas that I'm going to apply the makeup. So sometimes when I'm doing my makeup, I don't apply it all over my face. I just want a little bit of coverage, so I apply it in the areas that I want the coverage. So I'm just gonna take a little bit here and apply it around here. Okay, and now it's tacky. You see it's tacky, so that means that my makeup is going to grip a lot better when I apply it. So I'm going to take my foundation. You can use any foundation that is matching to your skin, or if you don't want to do full face, you can also use concealer. Concealer is great as well, but I'm using the House of Lab foundation 340 medium cool, and I'm gonna spray the beauty blender with this Anastasia Beverly Hills setting spray. I don't usually do this. I usually do it dry, and then I'm just gonna pat it on my face. Now I mainly focus on the area that I want covered, and I don't apply it all over, but today I feel like it, so I'm gonna apply it all over. So what you can do is you can apply the makeup in just the areas that you wanna conceal, cover, perfect. But if you want, you can continue on and you can put it all over the face. And you see that pump that I did goes a long way. I leave my forehead for last because I don't want to put a lot of foundation on my forehead. I do like a pump and a little bit, and I do the same thing. Now, because this is a quick and easy makeup, I don't usually do concealer under my eyes. Now I take the rest of whatever's on my beauty sponge and I put it on my forehead. And this is not something I do all the time. This is just what I do sometimes when I feel like I want more coverage. Usually I just do it in the cheek area where I have my freckles or some darker spots, and then I leave it and that's it. I don't do anything else. Everything else from here is typically powder. So I go in with a setting powder. This is a pressed powder, and this is one size fit all, and this is in medium dark. And then I'm just gonna take a brush and I'm gonna put this all over my face. And then I like to press it into my skin. I don't like to rub or anything like that. I like to press it in my skin because I don't want the foundation or the concealer to move. So I press it into the skin just to set everything in place. Now I'm just gonna go in and I'm gonna put a little bit more warmth in my face. So I'm gonna go in with a bronzer. This is a bronzer from Ruby Kisses beauty store bronzer, but I like this bronzer because it gives me the warmth that I need. And then I just go and I slight circular motions on the cheek area, and then I bring it up into the forehead. So just very light, see that? Compared to this side. Now it just seems like it brings the structure back into my face. Make sure when you're picking your products up, you tap off the extra. I also take a little bit of the product as well, and I just go down my nose. Not as precise as I would if I was doing like a full contour. I just run it down the middle like this, and then a little bit on the chin area. And then I just add a little bit of blush to my face. I'm gonna take this brush. This is a NARS blush, and I just tap it on the apples of my cheek, and I carry it up a little bit. Sometimes I'll take a little bit and I'll tap it on my nose. I get loose setting powder. This one is the Easy Bake Powder by Huda Beauty. I have mine in Cupcake. It's more of like a pink shade because I like the pink. It kind of like brightens up my under eye. So I take a little bit on a sponge, and then I'll just tap a little bit off like that on my hand. And then I like to go under my eye with it. And then also a little bit over my blush, just so that everything, see that, melts in together. And then see the difference between the both sides? I just usually pick up what's on my hand, left on my hand, and then I do the same thing on the other side. So I'm not really baking, I'm just setting the under eye to make it a little bit brighter, and then melting my blush into my face as well. So from here you can leave it like this, or if you want to put a little bit of highlighter, you can add a little bit of highlighter as well. And I'm just gonna pick it up on the Anastasia brush, and I just like to put it on the highest point of my cheek and just like blend it in. See the difference? I like to put my highlighter on first, and then I put my blush on top. That's something you can do as well. So now that I have all my powders on my face, I like to go in and I like to set my face. I'm using the Anastasia setting spray. Set my face like all the powders so all the powders can melt. So now that everything is set, I'm gonna move on to my eyes. Another tip, like also, if you find that your lips are very dry, before you start putting on your makeup, what you can do is you can apply a lip balm so that by the time you're ready to do your lips, it will be nice and moisturized. I exfoliated my lips this morning and I put a moisturizer on, so it's pretty good right now. So I'm gonna start on my eyes, and I'm gonna do my eyebrows. I'm not gonna do anything too much to my eyebrows. Sometimes I just set it and leave it, and then sometimes I fill it in. So I'll show you both. So what I'm using, this is Got to Be Glued. This is a 2-in-1 brow and edge gel. So I will put this on my eyebrows to set it, and I like to comb my brows up. When I was a little girl, my mom always says, comb up your eyebrows and make it look cute. Gosh, my mommy. So you can do that, and you can leave it like this, and you can brush it up, set it into place, and you can leave it like this. Now this gel will dry down and make your eyebrows set into place. So I really like this. So you can leave your eyebrows, as I said, like this, nothing else. Or what I like to do is I like to sometimes go in just like the little areas where it's like sparse and I need a little bit to add some hair there, or if I wanted to make it look more defined in shape, then I'll go in and add a little bit of brow product. Now I'm using the L'Oreal Faux Brow, and it looks like this. So I just go in here, and like this area here, I don't know what happened to my brow there. So I'll go in and I just use it and I just fill that part in just so that it looks like I have brows there. And little areas like here. But you don't want to press too hard because then it becomes like a mess. And then that's it. I don't do nothing else to my brows. Remember, this is like a quick, I'm getting out the door, this has to be quick. So we don't have time to sit and try to define and do all that. So none of that's happening. Okay. And then I'll add mascara to my eyes. I'm using this Anastasia Beverly Hills mascara. The one is off. It's pretty much done. I need to go get a new mascara. But then I just use this and I apply it to my lashes. A lot of times I do not do anything else other than this. I apply this to my lash and that's it. Nothing else. And then I go out the door. I do a couple coats. So I'll coat it one time. I'll let it dry. And then I will go and I will do the other one. And then if you go from the root and wiggle up, it will extend it. If you're gonna add lashes and you wanna add lashes, you can. So for today, I am actually gonna add lashes. So I'm using these lashes by I Envy. And this is from my beauty supply store. I'm gonna get a tweezer because I like to apply my lashes with a tweezer. So I'm gonna get my lash on my tweezer and then I'm gonna apply the glue. Now I got the blue and black, which makes it so difficult to come off the skin. I should have got clear. I don't know what I was thinking. And then I'm just gonna let this dry a little bit, get a little bit tacky, and then I'm gonna apply it to my lashes. And then I just basically squeeze it together with my real lash. If you find that the lashes are long for you, you can cut them. See what I mean? I got glue on top of my eye. Anything that I'm doing in this video, any steps that you want to leave out, you definitely can. It's whatever works best for you. I'm just showing you something quick and easy. And like I said, it doesn't seem quick right now because I'm talking through it, but it literally takes me like 5-10 minutes to do this. Perfect. So now I have the lashes on. So because there's like a little gap in here, what I like to do, and again, this is a little bit extra, you don't have to do this. I like to go in with a eyeliner. Now this is by One Size, and I just fill that part in so it doesn't look like my lashes floating off my eyes. For my lips, I'm going to do a lip liner. I'm using this lip liner from Morphe, and this one is in Trendsetter. So it's a little bit darker lip liner. I'm gonna line my lips. And then what I like to do is after I've lined my lips the way I want to, at the very top of my lip, I just overdraw it a little bit. Not too much. So if you want to overline your lips a little bit more volume, the best thing to do is to line your lip, don't bring it outside, and then on the top is where you put a little bit, you go a little bit higher. And then I'm going to use a lip gloss, and this is from my brand. It's Anika Artistry. It's in the shade Cozy. Like a muted pink gloss. So I just do the center of my lips. And then I'm ready to go out the door. Before I do that, what I like to do is I like to set my face. And this setting spray, oh my goodness, like I swear this is like one of the best setting sprays out there. I think it's comparable to One Size. I actually kind of prefer this one a little bit more than One Size, and this is the L'Oreal setting spray.
My cousin and I were going out and we're both oily, and I was at our house getting ready, and she's like, oh, she didn't have a setting spray. So I happened to have one because we were already on our way. She forgot to set her face. I happened to have one, so I used it for her to set her face. Or maybe I was at her house. Anyways, doesn't matter. But let me tell you, she loved it so much that she went on and got one. Because it was so good. I think she even ordered it online and paid extra for it because it was that good.
So now I'm just gonna go. I try not to get my eyes wet. And I just let everything just lock in. This is the final look. This is my everyday makeup, minus the lashes sometimes when I just want to hurry up and just go. And I hope you guys like it. And if you have any other requests for me to do for makeup, let me know. And I will see you guys in another video, hopefully soon. Thank you. Bye.